back. Today we're doing a very much anticipated, well, at least I was anticipating it, tutorial. Today we're using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. Yep. Feast your eyes on my eyes. That didn't come out as smoothly as I had hoped. I got this palette in the mail today and I was very excited to film with it, but I also realized that this week coming up is the 4th of July, so if this goes up on the weekend, it'd be perfect timing to give you guys a couple of days to like actually decide what makeup you're going to wear for 4th of July, so that's what we're going to do. I went a little crazy today and I think I overlined my lips a little too much. I've got some Miranda Sings vibes going on, but you know, like makeup washes off and it's just for fun and I can just fix it. You could also pair this with a nude lip if you would like. I know that this is a lot of color for a lot of people. It's a kind of a lot of color for me, if I'm being perfectly honest, but I figured since this is like, you know, 4th of July festive type of a look, I would go for the red, and you know, you guys always know you could just pair it with like a gloss or a nude or whatever the fuck you want to wear to tone it down a little bit. Obviously, you guys know how to apply lipstick, so if you're just, you know, going off the eye look, this is just a suggestion. This is my second time using the Jaclyn Hill palette, so I kind of have formed my opinions on it. So at the end of the video, I'll let you guys know what I think overall as far as the quality and the pigmentation and the color selection and the packaging and all of the stuff. So if you'd like to see how I got this navy blue and gold look using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, just stick around and we're gonna start right now. Alright, so I'm not 100% positive where this look is going yet. I know that I want to use the blue that's in here. I'm not really sure what that looks like as far as like what colors I'm going to use along with the blue. But as always, either way, I'm going to start with a transition shade. So I think I'm going to use this shade here. And I know that this palette, unlike most Morphe palettes, the colors actually have names that Jaclyn named them, but mine didn't come with the names listed. Like, I think there's like an insert or something that tells you what the names are, or like some of them had like a piece of paper in the back that told you the names of the shadows, and mine does not. So we're gonna just wing it like we do with most Morphe palettes, and yeah. That's kind of like a milky tea color, and I find those to be really, really ideal for transition. Do you ever have a hard time saying transition? Transition shade. And I'm gonna put that on my face with my Sigma E40 blending brush, like usual. I should probably zoom this in, huh? All right, next step, we'll zoom in. I'm a dumbass. I brought that color up pretty high on my lid because I'm going to do like a fairly blown out sort of, I guess it's not a halo eye, it's actually called a spotlight eye. So like with a brighter color in the center. But I like to bring those out like really, really far when I do that kind of a look. So we have to bring the transition out real far. 2. I'm going to deepen the outer corner and the inner corner with this brown color. It has like kind of a more purple undertone, so I think it'll blend in well when we start to use blues. And I'm going to apply that with a BH number 6 brush. Next, I'm going to use this bright cobalt blue color and my Real Technique shading brush. I'm going to pack that over the general area of where I put down that darker shade, just avoiding the edges and just kind of packing it more into the center. And I'm going to wet my brush when I do that too, just FYI. Now for the center of the lid, I'm going to use like a gold color for the spotlight effect. So I'm going to pick up this gold shade here. On a flat brush, this is the BH number 9, and I'm going to wet that as well. Next, I'm going to use a Morphe E18 pencil brush, and I'm going to use this deep purple eggplant shade to deepen the very, very outer corner and the very, very inner corner. And I'm gonna pick up that transition color and just go through my crease again really quick, just to kind of diffuse out the edge of everything that I put down. Now that most of the legwork is done for the top lid, I'm going to conceal underneath my eyes, and then for the sake of keeping this brief, because you've seen this technique quite a few times before, I'm going to basically repeat the same exact steps except on my lower lash line after I do my concealer. So I'm going to pop on the concealer, put some powder down, and then we're going to fast forward right through those steps. For the waterline, I want to continue the look of like the spotlight in the center. So I'm going to do a navy blue on the outer portions, and in the center on the bottom, I'm going to do a gold. For the blue, I'm going to use Binge by Urban Decay. This is super fucking old, and I don't even know if they make this anymore, but they definitely do make a navy blue either way. And for the gold in the center, I'm going to use the NYX Slide-On Pencil. And that's pretty much where I'm going to leave the eyes, so I am going to just go off camera and apply my lashes and mascara, and we will be right back. I used the KOKO Lashes Venus Lash today because I really like the way they pair with this type of eye look, and the mascara that I'm going to be using is the MAC Bold and Bad Lash for the bottom, because it has this little tiny brush in the cap that's good for the bottom lashes, and the regular Too Faced waterproof Better Than Sex for the top, as usual. So that's how the eyes look with the lashes on. While I was waiting for the glue to dry, I just finished up my skin usual routine. If you would like to see my usual base routine, I'll leave a link to that in the description. Being that this is like a crazy bold look to begin with, a lot of times I would just pair this with a nude lip to kind of tone it down a touch. However, 4th of July is this week, and if we just add a little red lip to this sitch, it's gonna be like a banging 4th of July look. So I am going to pair this with a red lip today. You could also pair it with a nude if you like. You could probably also pair it with a lot of different colors if you like. And also, if you do pair it with a nude, it'll still totally be 4th of July festive. I just want to take it there, so that's what I'm going to do. The red lip I'm going to use today is by NYX. This is the liquid lip suede in the color Kitten Heels. I swear to God, I almost didn't use this color because I hate Kitten Heels, like the shoes, so much that it made me upset that this was called Kitten Heels. But it's a really nice red, and I love the finish of the lip suede, so I'm gonna use it and just stop being a weirdo. I'm going to line the edges with a brush and then just fill in the center with a wand. And this is the finished look. So that's it for the tutorial. Now to get to my thoughts on the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. To be honest, I'm really pleasantly surprised. I thought that it was going to be just a typical Morphe palette, maybe a little bit better quality. But I have to say that the shimmery shades that are like those rich jewel tones, like this blue that I used, they're really impressive. It picks up on camera really nicely, so I'm hoping that by the time I transfer this to the computer and then upload it, it still transfers as nicely, because sometimes that changes the way things look a little bit. But it looks really vibrant even on camera. It's like the most vibrant, pure blue pigmented eyeshadow I think I've ever owned. I find regular Morphe palettes to be fine, not amazing, but fine. It's like 2 or 3 steps above a regular Morphe palette. I think it definitely justifies the higher price tag if you are living in the US or Canada where the shipping is reasonable. If it comes to $100 after shipping and duties, then maybe not. But if you're just in the US or Canada and you're paying regular shipping, I think this is a really great purchase. The color selection is you have everything you need in here. Honestly, you can do fall, you can do summer, you can do subtle, you can do crazy. you can do vibrant, you can do dark, you could do whatever. So honestly, I think it's a really good investment, especially because you do get 35 colors, so they still only come to a little bit more than $1 a shadow if you are like kind of breaking it down that way. So it really is still a really good value if you are considering that it is better quality than a normal Morphe palette. I'm probably going to do several more looks using this palette as the summer goes on because there are a lot of options in here. I really hope they keep this around for a long time, even go as far as to make it permanent, because I really think it's something that if you are looking for something to start your collection, or if you are a makeup artist and you are going to be working on a lot of clients and you don't have a ton of cash, I think this would be really great. So overall, I'm pleasantly surprised. The only thing I don't like, and a lot of people have said this and I completely agree, is the packaging. I wish that it was like maybe plastic coated, or at least like hard plastic or something on the outside, because this cardboard, as pretty as it is and as Jaclyn as it looks, I feel like it's already dirty. I already got shadow on it. I already got foundation on it. And like, to be fair, all of my palettes are really dirty, but the ones that are cardboard, you can't really clean them because I can't exactly spray it with Windex. It's just gonna fall apart. So that's the look. Those are my thoughts, and that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. You know, I always appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, because that really helps me out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because that way we can see each other all the time. And don't forget to follow me on social media, because I post new makeup looks on Instagram every single day. I often get a little bit more creative than I do on here, so go over there, let me know what you think, say hello. The best way to get in touch with me is Twitter, because I don't have that many followers on there, so if you send me a message or just a tweet there, I will probably see it, whereas on Instagram, it's gonna get buried and I might miss it. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you found this informative and helpful, and you learned something, or you kind of formed more of an educated opinion on whether you want this palette when they restock it. I don't know if they will have restocked it yet by the time this video goes up, but if they have, I'll link it below. And that's it for now. I'll see you in the next one.